Today I'm going to be showing Just to Impress tips and tricks. My next video would be using how to do the Felicity challenge, but I'm going to be using an alt account because my sister's account, because I already did the on this account right here. But here is some tricks for you guys. If you want a tutorial how to make this outfit right here, it's already in my channel, even a non-VIP version. So let's just get started. So if it's like themes like the sun and moon, some of you like little new models, your little like starter models might think like dressing up as like just a black outfit representing the moon, right? So yeah, that's what all of you think. But no, that's not how it is. I'm on a private server. I'm just using high players. I'm gonna hide specific. I'm gonna hide because my friend is playing with me. So I'm just gonna put all these things on hide, except for my friend. Hide. And my bestie should be the only one on show. So yeah, the first tip is if you're like doing an outfit like sun and moon, or just any, like the theme is, oh yeah, stop making some noise. Like light colors, I'm recording. Light colors, dark colors. Like the theme is light colors. You think just dressing up as a cute little basic light color is gonna look so cute. Thank you for turning on the light. And dark colors, you're just gonna do dark colors. No, I have a much better idea. So, usually if you wanna do like ethereal outfits and stuff, you should try, like I'm just gonna put on a random outfit on mine. No, not this one. Well, let's just say we're here to make an ethereal outfit. I'm going to take all this off. Now I just have this. So if ethereal outfits, you're going to want to, like if the theme was light colors, you're going to have to do light colors. But to make it pop out, make it more cute, you're going to choose a light color. Like, usually, my favorite color is like rose gold, but usually when the theme is like light colors, I just use like a purple something. But if you do not have custom makeup and you're trying to make an ethereal outfit, I have no idea they had this elf face, but you can use faces like this. It's not cutesy if you do not have custom makeup. You can use this face also. It's also not cutesy, but it gives a ethereal theme to me. Or you can just use a normal face with closed eyes. So you can just, in some ethereal outfits, you can use this face. This is for non-custom makeup, by the way, guys. It's not for custom makeup. This face is probably my favorite non-custom makeup face. For ethereal outfits, I usually use this for like the theme is Cupid. You can also use this face, and maybe this face. I'm not too sure about it. Of course this one. But this one is probably the best looking one for it. But if you do have custom makeup, I highly recommend this. You have to use like eyeshadow. It's best if you use eyeshadow that kind of matches with your outfit. Hold on, it's gonna make me jump out the chair in a second, so I'm just gonna get out and go back in just to make it a little bit longer. All that noise in the background, it's nothing, it's just my little sister, so technically it is something. Nothing to worry about too much. When you're making your ethereal outfit, It's best if you add a contour, but like deep, heavy contour. But make sure it's a light color, like this purple to match my face. So, but you're always gonna want to add a nose, or else you're not gonna look like a human being. Well, you're not supposed to be a human being, but that was just, yeah. You're gonna take any nose you really want, your choice. I have a specific I like, but you guys might have a specific you like. And I'm gonna take my favorite eyebrows, which is 094. And then, but for the lips, it's best, you can use the feminine lips, but sometimes it's cool if you use the masculine. Like, sometimes it's best if you use the masculine. It depends what your outfit's going for. Like, if my ethereal outfit was to look like this would be the best masculine lip. Sometimes the masculine lips can help out a lot. But when you're doing your hair, layer your hair. Layer it, please. It's best if you get your bangs done first. This is my favorite bang combo. I get these two only bangs, and these are my absolute favorite bangs. But before you do it, just put on the type of hairs you want first, and then start adding everything. And then you layer the hairs. So, yeah, now you get to finish your outfit, complete your hair. Honestly, I'm gonna save this face. It kind of slays. Honestly, it slays hard. So technically, you just make whatever your hair kind of match your outfit. And when you also do your ethereal outfit, make sure you also layer loads of stuff, but make sure you be quick with them. If you're not quick, your outfit's not gonna look cute. You only have like so much time to get your dress done. And I was being sarcastic, by the way. So, yeah. I'm almost done with my hair. I wish I knew how to edit things out, but I don't. I'm just a person with 20 subscribers. So, now, you are going to, go do your outfit. Like, sometimes it's good if you use your reward items, too. So, like, for example, if you're a fashion maven, you can use these fashion maven nails. Yeah, you can use these fashion maven nails to make it slay, kind of. The trendsetter skirt, I don't recommend this for layering because it already has a bunch of layers, which you do not need. But if you're a runway diva, your crown is gonna look best with these outfits. It doesn't matter what rank you are. If you're a higher rank, starting from Fashion Maven, almost all the ranks have rewards. Don't use a trendsetter skirt for layering. But if you were here during the Valentine's Day update, I recommend you sometimes use this, but I recommend you put it on 3. It's best for your ethereal outfits. The dressing room is just helpful. Honestly, it's really helpful. But I recommend you make things darker, like me. I'm gonna make these things darker. And you also use this Cupid top if you have it. Or if you don't, just use things from the cultural pack, like the Brazilian set. It's really, really good for layering. Honestly, that is probably my favorite part of the set. Honestly, that's my favorite area of the cultural area. But if you deplete the plasticity, I'll come out with the tutorial as soon as possible before the the update ends in February. So I'm gonna make it as soon as possible. But you can use this, it's best for layering too. And the top model silk robe also would look cute with layering. I just don't highly recommend it for all outfits. But when you're like layering your outfits, you don't have to use a Roblox collection. Don't worry what I just pressed. But it's also really good when you layer if you use this supernova skirt. No, you do not get this when you're a supernova. You get it from a currency item. But it's also good if you use patterns sometimes too. But I'm not a pattern user. I don't use patterns too much, honestly. But the top is also really good too. So I recommend you also use the top. But now you guys, but technically with the ethereal outfits, just layer, and layer. But if you have VIP, I recommend, I need to recommend this. Use the jellyfish skirt. It is a great way to slay your outfits. And these wings, they're also a great way, but that's on normal, honestly. Okay, so. So yeah, technically all you gotta do for ethereal outfits is just layer. It's gonna make your outfit pop. If I wanted to add more layers, I would, but I really don't. Alright, but here's another thing I highly recommend. Honestly, I kinda like this outfit, so I'm gonna save it. I'm just gonna call it LOL, although I'm not an LOL doll. I'm gonna wear this outfit just for things. So, when you're on the runway, I highly recommend you do not, hold on. Let me walk the runway. Let's say it is the Emerald Runway. I've never seen it. Alright, hold on. Where is it? Oh, that's the Emerald Runway. I honestly recommend you do not do pose 28, because if you were playing with, it looks ugly, and plus if you were playing with me, I would minus you 1 star. But if you're my bestie, okay, you're safe. But if you're not my bestie, you're not safe. But if you're one of my fans, you're safe. But I recommend you do not do pose 28. I even tell that to my friends. Do not do pose 28. Because if they're any more random, they would probably be getting 4 stars, 3 stars, or 2. So, but it's even worse if you spam it, because look how weird this looks. Imagine having a really pretty outfit, and you're walking on the runway, and you're doing, but especially, only use that pose when it's a troll-like theme or something, but especially pose 28. Look at that, It's not a sleigh deal, So, not a sleigh deal. But it's also, I highly recommend no doing weird poses on the runway. If you are a little starter, you're probably not gonna have any good poses, because some of us were like, so all these poses are like early poses. I recommend you do the pedal pose on the runway, because it's probably one of the best basic poses. And okay. I feel like Harmony is also really cute. but there's a better. Yeah, never do that pose. But cheek, this is probably the best pose for beginners. But if you have other pose packs, use those. I recommend it. Just use those. Use those. Those are adorable. What they say. And if you have if you're like a little bit of an OG, like started in 2024, like me, if you had the where is that pose pack? The Adorio pose pack. I recommend you use this one 24/7. It's such a cute little pose. It's kind of the fancier way of the chic pose. But yeah, but never use the gorgeous pose. Look at that. Look at that. But the other poses are good, honestly. But yeah, it's poses tricks. Your poses really do a lot to your outfit. But I highly recommend on the runway, you do not pay attention to the face. I recommend you pay attention to the outfit because it's not dressed to serve face. It's dressed to impress. So you have to like dress your outfit. Your face, honestly, it doesn't matter. But if it like at least kind of make your outfit fit the theme at least a little bit. So yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much today. Done for today's video. How do you walk off this runway? How do I get off? I already know I'm on the runway. Okay, whatever. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure if you enjoyed this video, you can like, but if you want to see more of my videos, you may subscribe. Now, thank you for 20 subscribers. I'm a very small creator, and this is probably, I have like another channel. I have only 13 subscribers on that. 20 is much better. So technically, this is the best subscriber. This is the most subscribers I had ever. Bye.